So with this system, you have handheld and the lavalier for any speakers that want to use a pouch and mic. It's usually a little finicky with these,
Okay.
but the handhelds and these are always on,
Always on.
as of audio wise. So if you turn these on, testing 1 2 1 2.
Oh, cool.
So if you have a speaker, he doesn't have to worry about touching too many things. They can just come and grab a mic, start talking.
Oh, okay.
You know, a little easier for you.
Yeah.
This and the accessories for that are in these box.
Okay.
So we have all those, and if you want to adjust the sounds to them, say a speaker speaks too low, that's when we can start the room at the touch panel.
Okay.
So if you want to hit start, a little more. All right, come on. Why are you doing this now? What is it? Oh.
It don't like me.
Okay, so down here you have your master volume.
Oh, okay.
So this is it. Once you kind of get your level set, you can just change this. So drive this on, turn this on. Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. So you can just go right back up there. And if you hit this little button over here to the side,
The mic?
yeah. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
I labeled both microphones, so you have mic 1 and mic 2. So this is mic 2,
Okay.
and you can adjust the individual ones. So this would be mic 1.
Fine. Okay.
You know, if someone's that usually comes in hot for people, so usually I keep that lower, and they can raise it as they go. Then you have video. So anything plugged into this plate, which this is our plate, working our way down. This is your video plate, so you play your laptop, or if you want to set up a desktop here.
Okay.
You shouldn't have to hit any buttons at all. It is automatic from switching from HDMI to VGA. So if someone comes in with an older laptop, they can plug right in
Okay.
and it'll switch. Or if they
Okay.
have HDMI, it'll go right away.
Okay.
And that's where you can adjust the volume for video. But once you kind of have it set to a point you like, you should just be able to move the master volume. That way you don't have to keep messing around with all those. And to turn on the projector, because you're about to show a movie or any presentation, laptop to projector.
Oh, cool.
Projector turns on.
Okay.
The only thing we don't control, because we didn't install it at all, is the projector screen. So that would be, however, I don't know if you did training on that, but that's the projector screen,
Yeah.
up and down. So that's turning on, and while that's turning on, sometimes the projector, when getting and sending codes, so when we're telling it to turn on, sometimes it doesn't want to. It gets feedback and it doesn't work properly. So what I did was I put this thing in the corner called macros. So you click that, and that's another way to turn off and on the projector, just in case you're like, hey, why isn't it turning on? You can click that in case that doesn't take, or if something else happens. It happens on occasion. I like to throw it in there as a failsafe.
Okay.
Audio, for everything that's running, will always be on. So this laptop running audio will always stay on, even if we power this off. Typically, people want to play music, so I let it kind of go. You don't want the projector on and all that. So
Yeah.
when you're all done, fortunately this isn't the best touch. Room off. Projector turns off, and the volume will still be on. So say you want to just play music, you can just plug in and play music. Shouldn't have a problem with that.
Okay.
But we try to make everything really simple as we can in here. In here is your rack. This. So basically, like I said, you shouldn't have to know anything in here. None of the switching, because that does everything from there. The only thing you might need to know is this right here for the power. Say you guys are expecting, huge hurricane. You guys are going to lose power. Maybe turn this off so nothing.
Blows.
Yeah. Other than that, these are all commercial items. You can leave these running.
Okay.
They're perfectly fine. Maybe we'll check in the summer if this enclosure is overheating, but there's nothing really in here running hot, so we should be okay with that. But this is pretty much your entire system. That controls everything in here besides powering it on and off.
Okay.
These are the keys.
Okay.
There is a remote, but I'm gonna actually leave that here because you shouldn't need that remote. So I'm just gonna leave that there. But the keys for the front of the rack, just in case you don't want people coming in here raising the amplifier.
Yeah.
You don't want things blowing up. So we have what we need set, but any louder than that can mess something
course.
up. So what I would recommend, this is screwed down.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask.
Yes.
Like, do we need a lock on the outside of these cabinets doors?
No,
Like,
this is
not
screwed
moving.
down.
Okay.
I mean, if someone realistically
Wants to.
they're gonna probably get to it. But good luck. So if that turns, and now no one can get in, and here you go.
Yeah. Okay.
And that is pretty much everything.